Okay, Mrs.
Mhm.
Ha. So before we start, Mrs. Ha, I have a question for you. Okay, so you know how I have my sponsor child in the north of
Yes,
Vietnam?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So she sent me this letter, okay,
Ah,
which has been translated into English, but I I don't think the translator has done a very good job. I want to tell you that recently a very happy festival was held in my hometown. The festival is called a fireworks festival, where people compete with each other to take a firework head. You know what that means?
um, I'm not sure, but maybe you please take the photo of that and send us. Or you
Okay,
maybe you can send any of those students. I think they can translate it well.
they can translate. Okay, of course. Of course.
Yes.
I just wonder what is a firework head?
Firework. I maybe
Firework head.
I'm not sure, but I
Oh,
think
me neither. Me neither.
I need to read it in the in the context
Okay.
of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I will send you the whole letter in Vietnamese. I will send you
Okay.
the letter.
Thank
Then you
you.
can translate.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay. Hello, Kang Ling. Kang Ling, can you hear me? Hi. How are you, Kang Ling?
I'm still good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. So Mrs. Ha was telling me that yesterday was very hot in Hanoi. It felt like 47 degrees. Is it hot where you are?
Yeah, it's hot in my
It's still
city.
hot there. Still
Mhm.
hot there too. Okay. Okay. Hello, Tuk Ling. Tuk Ling.
Uh, yes. To Linh.
Hello, Mr. Rick.
How are you? How are you?
Hello, Mr. Rick.
Cái mạng nó căng
Uh,
quá nhỉ?
can you hear me?
Oh,
Okay, I
I
can hear.
can
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, Mrs. Ha, were you going to say something?
Hello.
No.
Okay. All right. Hello, Fung Ni. Fung Ni.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Fung Ni?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Hello, Trami. Hi, Trami.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good, thank you. Good. Hello, Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Teacher,
How are you, Bao Ling?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good. Okay, so welcome to class, everyone. I hope you all had a good long weekend last weekend. What was it called? Reunification weekend. I think that's right, isn't it, Mrs. Ha?
Yes.
Okay, I hope you all had a good time and that you had a chance to relax a little bit and stop studying so hard. So today, let me share with you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be continuing mostly with speaking today. I will just show you today's program. Before we start, does anyone have any questions for me? Any questions at this stage? Okay. So we will get started. There are still some students who haven't joined us, but that doesn't matter. We are here, so we will get started. So, Kang Ling, please.
Yes.
Can you read me this week's fun phrase?
Okay. Fun phrase of the week. A piece of cake.
Good. What does it mean, Kang Ling? What
Uh,
does a piece of cake mean?
this means something is very easy to do, something that doesn't cause any stress or take any effort to perform.
Okay, good reading, Kang Ling. Okay, Feng Ni.
Yes,
How do you use this phrase?
don't worry about the math exam too much. I'm sure that if you just practice the last few chapters a bit more, it's going to be a piece of cake for you.
Good reading. Thank you, Feng Ni. Tuk Ling, have you heard this expression before? Have you ever heard this before? A piece of cake? Sorry, Tuk Ling, your microphone is off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have heard it before.
you have heard it before. Oh, good. I'm glad it's familiar to
Yes.
you. Okay. Good. So maybe some of the rest of you have heard this as well. This, again, is a very common expression in English. If you want to say something is easy, you just say piece of cake, piece of cake. I don't know what that has to do with something being easy, but it doesn't matter. As I'm sure you've noticed by now, a lot of these phrases have nothing to do with the words that actually make them up. So these phrases have different meanings from the words that are in them, but you don't need to worry about that. You just need to try to remember what they mean. So a piece of cake is something that's very easy. Can you make me some pho? Yes, I can. Piece of cake. Okay, just means very easy. All right, so Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Ling. So looking at the other fun phrases we've looked at over the last few weeks, what is a blessing in disguise, Bao Ling?
Maybe it's a accident. It's a situation you did enjoy, and then they happen. I understand it,
Close.
but I don't know how to.
Okay, so it is something that at first you think is bad, but later turns out to be good. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so something that
Teacher,
at first you
can
think is
you
bad.
zoom out the word, please?
Can I, sorry, zoom out the...
No, yeah, zoom out the canvas. I can see anything.
You can't see anything. You can't
Because
see...
it's too small.
Too small.
Can you
Does anybody else have the same problem, Mrs. Ha?
Okay, yes, it's too small. So you please zoom it out. Okay.
What? So what? Is my picture too small?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It looks...
Just need to enlarge it.
It looks... How do I do that? It looks fine to me from here. It looks okay. Look, on my screen, I look fine.
No, yeah, okay, but just enlarge in the 100 now, 100%. But maybe
Okay.
you, yeah, okay.
Enlarge to 100%?
Enlarge that, yeah, okay, that's all. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay, thank you. Great.
Is that okay?
Yeah, yes, okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'll make it. So that is 150 now.
Yes, 150 is okay. It's just fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, Bao Ling, can you see that now?
Yes, I can see that now.
Okay, good. So Bao Ling, can you tell me what is a blessing in disguise, please?
Something is bad at first, but after it turned into be good.
Great, that is perfect. That is exactly right now, Bao Ling. So the example I've given you before is maybe you miss the bus to school one morning, which means you will be late for class, and you think that's a bad thing. But later you find out the bus has an accident and everyone on board is hurt. So it turns out to be a good thing that you missed the bus. So that is a blessing in disguise. Does that make sense, Bao Ling?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Tra Mi.
Yes.
Okay, hang in there, Tra Mi. What does hang in there?
It means you tell someone not to give up.
You tell someone not to give up. Exactly right. Hang in there just means don't give up. Hang in there with your English. Don't give up. It will get easier. That's good, Tra Mi. Thank you. Kang Ling.
Yes.
Okay, go the extra mile, Kang Ling. What does go the extra mile mean? To go the extra mile means?
Maybe you go far more than expected.
Yes, just means to, do much more than is expected of you, or to try harder than people think you can. That's good, Kang Ling. Very good memory. Okay. And Fung Ni.
Yes.
Okay, what is a piece of cake? Fung Ni, if something is a piece of cake, it is what?
It's something that is very easy to do.
Excellent. Something that's very easy to do. That's great. Okay, thank you, everyone. Now we're moving on to the quick word challenge. And please, if you can't see the screen clearly enough, please tell me and I will make it bigger for you. Okay, so as usual, we're looking at confusables, words which are pronounced the same but have different spellings and meanings. Okay, Tukling.
Yes.
All right, can you read sentence number 1 for me, please?
Yes. The value of the illicit
Yeah.
drug
Yeah.
trade was revealed in an investigation last year.
Okay, correct. So the word is illicit, and they are both pronounced the same, illicit. Thank you, Tuk Ling. Bao Ling,
Yes.
number 2, please.
He's never given me a compliment.
Good. He's never given me a compliment. Both of those are pronounced compliment. Number 3, Tra Mi.
He seemed to remember we went to Da Nang 5 years ago.
Good. Okay. I seem to remember we went to Da Nang 5 years ago. And I seem to remember is exactly the same as saying, I think I remember we went to Da Nang 5 years ago. So to use the phrase, I think I remember, and I seem to remember mean exactly the same thing. Okay, you can use either one. Okay, number 4, Kang Ling.
Yes. Vaccinations can lessen the risk of serious illness.
Good. Vaccination can lessen the risk of serious illness. And the last one, Feng Ni, number 5.
The children are complaining that they're hungry.
Correct. Okay, the children are complaining that they're hungry. Okay, as usual, you should all remember what to do by now. Please send me the correct word, the correct answer to each sentence in chat. Okay, please send them all at once to me. So number 1 and which word is correct. Okay, actually, to make it even quicker when you're typing, the first word is A, okay? The second one is B. So just send me 1, A or B, which one you choose, 2, A or B, 3, A or B, and so on. Is that clear to everyone? Does everyone understand? Please tell me if you don't. Okay, good. Okay, Bao Ling, you've typed out all the words too. That's good. All right, they are all correct, Bao Ling. That's good. Okay, thank you, Tra Mi. I can see yours. Thank you, Tuk Ling. And Feng Ni, thank you. Okay, Kang Ling in Langson. Thank you. Okay, I can see we have some other people joining the class. Hello, Viet An.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet An?
I'm good.
Good. Okay. Can you answer the questions, please, Viet An? Can you see what we are doing?
Yes.
You okay? We're doing the quick word challenge. So just
Okay.
please send me the answer in chat. Okay. So just send me number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
And then either A or B. Okay. You don't need to type the word. Just number 1, A or B.
The value of the
That's okay.
Iri-
Send it. Yeah, send
Irritating.
it to me. Send it to me in chat, please, Viet An.
Oh, yes.
Okay, send me the answer in chat, please. Okay, all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And please choose A or B for each one. Okay, and we also have not keen.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes,
not keen. How are you?
Yeah, teacher.
I'm guess I'm fine. It's the first lesson I start with
Right,
you.
I thought so. I thought so. Yes, Mrs. Ha.
Yeah, so sorry because because I'm not sure today he can enjoy or not.
Right, okay.
Yeah, enjoy.
Okay, not keen. Can you turn your camera on, please? I can't see you.
Trong giờ học phải nhớ bật camera luôn luôn nhớ Kiên nhá. Lúc nào bật camera lên. Okay.
Okay, now I can see you, not Kian. That's great. That's better. Can you hear me clearly, not Kian? Hello, not Kian. Can you hear me?
Bật mic đi con ơi. Quên bật mic rồi.
It's quite clear.
Good. Okay, good. So please just at the moment, welcome to class, by the way, not Kian. Welcome to our class. So at the moment you can see, I hope you can see on your screen, we are looking at which is the correct word for each of these sentences. So please just have a look at the moment and you will see what the others are doing when they give their answers. You will see what we require to complete this exercise. Okay.
I see nothing. It's just black.
You can't see anything. Okay.
Maybe my screen are lagging, but I see just black.
You can see just black. Okay. Everyone else can see, but I will, hang on, I will reshare this document with you and hopefully you can see. I'll just check nobody else has joined us. No. Okay. Okay, can you see it now, Nokian?
Oh, yes, I can see it now.
Okay, good. Okay, so we are looking at quick word challenge. All right, that's what we're looking at the moment. And these are all words. The words in black, these are all pronounced the same, but they have different meanings. And you have to tell me which one is the correct one. Okay, so I'm just seeing if Viet An has finished. And you have. Thank you, Viet An. Okay, let's start at the beginning. So, Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read the sentence again for me, Bao Ling, and then tell me which word is correct?
Yes. The value of the illicit drug check was reviewed in an investigation last year.
Okay, good. So this word here is revealed. It's pronounced revealed, revealed. Okay, so is word A or B the correct one?
B is the correct one.
Correct. So B, everyone, B, the second one, illicit, spelt with an I. Okay, illicit is another synonym for illegal or against the law. Something that is illicit is not legal or is against the law. I hope that makes sense. This one here, illicit, means to get something from someone. So it has quite a different meaning, even though it is pronounced the same. But this one is the correct one for this sentence. It just means something that is against the law or illegal. Okay. Thank you, Bao Ling. Try me. Number 2, please.
He's never given me a compliment.
Okay,
I
A
choose
or
A.
B? You choose A. A is correct. A is correct. Everyone? I'm just checking to see everyone did get A. Yes, everyone got A. That's correct. Okay, compliment, okay, is to say something nice to someone. For example, your hair looks very nice today is a compliment. Compliment is to do with numbers, is something to do with numbers. Okay, so again, quite different. Thank you, Trami. Viet An. Viet An.
Yeah, teacher.
Number three, please. Can you read the sentence?
I seem to remember we went to Da Nang 5 years ago.
Okay, is it A or B that is correct?
I think B.
B is correct. Okay, seem with 2 E's. Okay, I seem to remember. And remember, this phrase is exactly the same as saying, I think. I think I remember. I seem to remember we went to Da Nang 5 years ago. Exactly the same. Okay, this seem here, by the way, refers to either a seam is something. I'll hold this up. This here, by the way, where my cuff is joined onto the sleeve of my shirt, this is called a seam. This is called a seam. And a seam, you can also have a seam of coal in the ground or a seam of gold. That is what miners dig up. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so the 2 seams, again, completely different meanings. Thank you, Viet An. Nok Kien. Nok Kien.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Nok Kien, can you read sentence number 4 for me, please? Can you read it?
A vaccination can the risk of serious illness.
Okay, so this word here is lesson. Lesson. Can you tell me which one is correct, Nok Kien? Can you tell me A or B? A or B?
B.
It is actually A that is correct. Okay, A. This word here, lesson, means to make less. A vaccination can make less the risk of serious illness. This lesson, of course, is what you get, what we are doing at the moment, a lesson, an English lesson. So completely different. So it is this one here, A. And I think everyone got A correct. I'm just checking. Everyone got A? Yes, yes. Yes. Okay, well done, everyone. And the last one, Kang Ling. Kang Ling.
The children are complaining that they are hungry.
Okay, A or B?
A.
A is correct. Well done. Okay. This one may be a little bit confusing because they both refer to groups of people, but in this case, you use this one, A, which remember is an abbreviation for they are. The children are complaining that they are hungry. This one doesn't quite make sense in this sentence. So I think just about everybody got 5 out of 5. So well done. Are there any questions about that? Okay, so we're going to quickly look at our word formations just as soon as I can get the correct file up. Now, Kian, do you live in Hanoi?
Yes.
Okay. And how old are you, Nok Kian?
16.
You're 16.
16.
16. Good. I am 16. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm just going to share this document now with you, our word formation practice. Okay, everyone, you should be able to see the word formation exercises now. I think we're going to start with number 8. Okay, how many of there in the class? Okay, please do from number 8 to number 14. Okay, number 8 to number 14. In fact, because I want to get on to the speaking, I will make this a little bit quicker. We don't have to do this in chat this time, okay? So, let me see. Fung Ni.
Yes.
You are number 8, okay? Just number 8, all right? Tuk Ling.
Yes.
You are 9, okay?
Okay.
Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Ling, you are 10. You are 10. All right, Tra Mi.
Yes.
You are 11. Viet An.
Yes.
Okay, you are 12. Not Kian. Hello, not Kian.
Yes.
Okay, not Kian, you are 13. 13, okay, you are sentence 13.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and Kang Ling.
Yes.
Okay, you are 14. 14, okay? Okay. All right, Fung Ni, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, can you please read number 8 and use the correct form of the word at the end, please?
The stock market crash of 1929 left my great-grandfather penniless.
Correct. Very good. Okay. Penniless, everyone, is the word. Penniless. Penniless. Penniless means you have no money. If you are penniless, someone who is penniless means you have no money. I think most of you, again, probably know that a penny is the name of a coin. A penny is the name of a coin in some countries, a coin that has very low value. So if you are penniless, means you don't have any pennies, means you have no money. Okay, so penniless. Left my grandfather penniless. Tuk Ling.
Yes.
Okay, number 9, please, Tuk Ling.
I have a class at 8 a.m., but I always sleepy.
Correct. Oh, sorry, what did you say? What did you say? What word did you say at the end?
Sleepy.
Can you spell it for me,
Sleepy.
please?
Sleepy. SLEEP. What?
Okay, why? Okay, not so. Sorry,
Yeah.
Tuk Ling. Not correct. Sorry.
Sleeping.
Oh,
Oh.
so not sleepy, but I always sleepy. So not sleepy. Okay. Okay, because that doesn't fit in with the sentence. Okay, if it was to be sleepy, you would need to have the word am in there, but I am always sleepy, but there is no am there, so it can't be sleepy. Can you guess what it is?
It's maybe a verb, but I think.
Okay, I will type the correct one in so everyone can see.
Sleep.
Okay, can you see that, Tuk Lin? I've sent it to everyone in chat.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay, sleep in is the correct answer. Sleep in. Okay, I have a class at 8 a.m., but I always sleep in. okay, which means I don't get up in time. Actually, I will type the other word in here too from the last question. Okay, you should all be able to see that too. So sleep in and penniless. Remember, penniless means you have no money. Sleep in. Okay. Thank you, Tuk Ling. Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes,
Okay, number 10.
the groom may unveil the bride only when their vows have been exchanged.
Okay, good reading. And correct. Unveil. Unveil. When their vows have been exchanged. I'm not sure if you do this at wedding ceremonies in Vietnam. Mrs. Ha, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Number 10, Mrs. Ha. Does this happen at weddings in Vietnam?
Mm-hmm.
Where you
No,
unveil the bride?
no.
Doesn't happen.
No.
Okay.
I think only in some like India or somewhere.
Or India. Okay.
Yes,
In
no.
India. Okay. Used to
Maybe
happen in many.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah, used to happen a long time ago in Western countries too, but
Yes.
now they don't usually do this.
Mm-hmm.
So a veil, everybody, is something, a piece of cloth.
Mọi người có hiểu
Usually-
không nhỉ? Có cái kiểu như là cô dâu có cái mạng che mặt ấy, xong là khi đến đám cưới xong rồi phải lật cái mặt lên ấy. Nhưng mà chắc là người Trung Đông hoặc là ở Ấn Độ thôi. Chứ ở Việt Nam thì đâu có thế đúng không? I think Vietnamese people follow the Western styles.
Style, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. This is very traditional for the bride to wear a veil, but doesn't always
Yes.
happen nowadays. Very old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Very
old-fashioned.
old-fashioned. I think so. Yeah. Like,
Okay. And usually it used to be that only when that they were married, the husband and wife, then the husband could lift the veil from the wife's face. Does that make sense, Mrs. Ha? Okay, he's not supposed to see his wife's face until they are married. Something like that. Okay, so that is what unveil means. That is what unveil. Okay, and this word here, vows are the promises that a husband and wife make to each other during a wedding. And again, I guess this is the same in Vietnam. Okay, vows are the same as promises. Vow is a synonym for a promise. Okay, you were correct, Bao Ling. Tra Mi.
Yes.
Number 11, please, Tra Mi.
I think we should try something else. That strategy seems way too risky.
Correct. Okay, so the word is risky, everyone. Risky. I'll write these again. I will put them in chat so you can see. So the answer to the last one was unveil. And this one is risky. Okay, risky is something that is obviously has a chance of going wrong. Okay, strategy. Can you give me a synonym for strategy, Tra Mi?
I think it's plans.
Yes, plan. Very
Yes,
good, Tra Mi.
very good.
Okay, strategy is a plan. Strategy and plan are the same thing. You make a plan to write your essay. You make a strategy to write your essay. So strategy is just a more formal word for plan. Plan. Very good, Tra Mi. Viet Ang.
Dear teacher.
Number 12.
Number 12. My father's death left me with a great emptiness in my heart.
Very good. Emptiness, everyone, is the correct word. And this word here, by the way, Viet An, is pronounced heart. Heart. Correct. A great emptiness in my heart. And again, I will put this in chat for you. Okay, a great emptiness in my heart. Okay, I have nothing in my heart. It is empty now that my father has died. Okay, Nok Kien. Not Kian.
Yeah.
Okay, can you do number 13, please, Not Kian?
Number 13. I think it's library.
Okay, can you read the whole sentence, please?
George W. Bush is pretending that he attacked Iraq to liberate the Iraqis.
Okay, I think you have the right word, but you are not pronouncing it quite right. So again, this is the word, everyone. Again, I will put it in chat. Okay, can you see that word, Not Kian? The word I've put in
Yeah.
chat?
Yeah,
Okay,
I can see.
can you pronounce it for me, please?
L I B E.
Can you read, can you say the whole word, please?
Liberate.
Okay, close. Liberate. 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 Can you try again, please? Liberate. 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 Good. Liberate. Liberate. Okay. To liberate something means to make something free, to free something, to let, usually to let, you can liberate someone from prison, for example. Okay. You set someone free means to liberate someone. And George W. Bush, I know this is a little bit before most of you were born, but he used to be a president of the United States about 20 years ago, maybe a bit longer. Okay, thank you, Not Kian. And Kang Ling, last one. Kang Ling, number 14.
Americans found hard to earn their freedom from Britain.
Correct. Okay, freedom is the correct word. Americans fought hard to earn their freedom from Britain. And again, I'll put the word in chat so you can all see it. Okay, freedom. Freedom. Okay, well done, everyone. That's very good. You're getting better at these. That's great. So again, for those of you who are not sure, these are all very common words, and it's good practice to be able to use the correct form of these words in the sentences. So I'll just make a note of where we got up to. So next time we will start at number 15. Okay, any questions from anyone? All right. So we're going to continue now with our speaking exercise, which I know it's been 2 weeks, so maybe some of you have forgotten where we got up to. You should all be able to now see the document that I'm sharing with you. And I think last time, so I'm looking at these words here, new vocabulary, words, and collocations. So you might remember last time we were listening to the answer that a student gave to questions that an examiner was asking the students, as in part 3 of the Ielts speaking exam. And the student was using these words and phrases in their answer. And I've made a note of these because if you want to get a score of 7 or above in an IELTS exam, these are the sort of words and phrases you need to be able to use. So that's why we are going through them now. So we got about halfway, I think, last time. Let's have a look. I've got a note here how far we went to go from. Okay, so set a good example. To set a good example. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what to set a good example means?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Okay, that's fine. So to set a good example means to show someone how to do something. To set a good example is show someone how to do something. For example, you might set a good example to your younger brother or sister by working hard at your homework, so that they can see that if you work hard at your homework, you will get a good grade at school. So you show your younger brother or sister by doing your homework every day or every night that you will get a good grade at school. So you are showing them that if you work hard, you will get rewarded. So you are setting a good example. Does that make sense, Pungni?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that is set a good example. All right. And again, this is all these words go together. So this is a very common collocation or phrase. You set a good example means you show someone how to do something correctly, or you show someone the right way to do things. You set a good example. I set a good example to my younger sister by doing the dishes every night to help my mother. I set a good example by doing the dishes every night to help my mother, so that my young sister could see how much it was helping our mother. Crucial role to play. Crucial role to play is the next one. Tuk Ling. Tuk Ling.
Yes.
Okay, can you give me a synonym for the word crucial in this phrase? Crucial, if you have a crucial role to play.
Necessary. Important.
Yes, that's better. Important. Okay, important. So crucial is a more formal synonym for important. Actually,
Yes.
crucial means very important. It is actually more important than important. It is very important. Okay, for
Yes.
example, if you are to pass the math exam, it is crucial you understand these formula, something like that.
Yes.
It means very important. So crucial, everyone, just means very important. So please write down please write down the meanings of these words, okay, and try to use them sometime, because these are the sort of words and phrases that will help you get a better score in English exam, because you are using words that are maybe more formal, which is good. You get more marks for that. Crucial, remember, means important, an important role to play, an important part to play. Role and part mean the same. Okay, a balanced diet. Bao Ling. Bao Ling,
Yes.
do you have a balanced diet?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Why not, Bao Ling? What do you eat? What do you eat?
I eat rice like I have 3 meals a day.
Okay, so what is wrong with why isn't your diet balanced? What is wrong, do you think?
A balanced diet, maybe someone to want to keep fit or want to lose weight, but I don't have.
Okay, so remember everyone, a balanced diet, Bao Ling, and maybe you have a balanced diet. A balanced diet means you get the correct amount of protein and carbohydrates and vitamins in your diet. Okay, which usually means you have to eat some fruit, some vegetables, okay, and then some protein, such as fish or meat or something like that. Does that make sense, Bao Ling?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have a balanced diet, you are getting the right amount of food from each different food group. So not too much rice, okay, or not too much junk food, but you are also getting fruit and vegetables as well. That's what a balanced diet means, a balanced diet. All right, Trami,
Yes.
Okay, Trami. Now I know you don't like sport very much, Trami. Is that right?
Yes, I think
You
so.
don't really like sport, but you do play badminton sometimes. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, good. All right. So to get a taste for playing sport, what do you think that means, Trami?
That you have the preference on playing sport.
Yes, okay. To get a taste for something means you try something. You try something. Okay. To get a taste for playing sport, to taste something means you try something and then you like it, maybe. So to get a taste for something means to try something and then like it. That's what this phrase means. When he went to the new school, he got a taste for playing sport. It means he tried some new sport, maybe basketball, badminton, and decided he liked it. That's how you use that phrase. So to get a taste for playing sport or to get a taste for anything, okay, get a taste for reading, okay, get a taste for exercise means you try something and then to see if you like it. Viet Ang, Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, can you read this next phrase for me, please? Starting with feeling.
Feeling of camaraderie.
Oh, very close, Viet An. Very close. Okay, it is pronounced camaraderie. Camaraderie. Can you say that, please, Viet An?
Camaraderie.
Good. Excellent. Camaraderie. Okay, it is a French word, as some of you might have guessed from the spelling. It is a French word. Okay, and it means friendship. In fact, it's a bit more stronger than friendship. It means like the people around you are like brothers or sisters. So if you get a feeling of camaraderie with your classmates, it means they feel like brothers or sisters to you. Does that make sense, Viet An?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so I think I remember when we listened to the student talking, they talked about how playing in a sports team gave them a feeling of camaraderie, which is a good thing. It made them feel like they were playing with members of their family. Does that make sense, Viet An?
Yes.
Okay, so again, this is a collocation, feeling of camaraderie. This is something you get when the people you are doing something with doesn't have to be playing sport, can be some sort of project, for example. It's when you are all working together happily and you feel like they are becoming your brothers and sisters because you are all working together on some project or playing some sport or something like that. Feeling of camaraderie. Camaraderie means you feel like the people you are with are like your brothers or sisters. Not Kian.
Yes,
Bật
teacher.
mic luôn lên con ơi.
Okay, not Kian. Can you read this next phrase, please? The one starting highly.
Highly skeptical.
Good pronunciation. Excellent. Skeptical, highly skeptical. Do you know what skeptical means, not Kian?
I don't know.
Okay, skeptical, everyone, means you don't believe something. If you are skeptical about something, okay, means you don't really believe it. For example, a sentence would be, I am skeptical that China is the best country in the world. Okay, I am skeptical means I don't believe it. I'm skeptical when China says they are the best country in the world. So to be highly skeptical means I really don't believe something. So highly in this phrase is an intensifier. So I'm not just skeptical, I'm really, really skeptical when China say they are the best country in the world. Does that make sense? Not Kian?
Oh, yes, teacher.
Okay, so not Kian, can you give me a sample sentence, please? Can you say, I'm highly skeptical that... Can you complete a sentence for me, please, not Kian?
Let's see.
Can you try?
Oh, yes.
Okay, remember,
I'm
skeptical means
highly
you don't believe
skeptical
something. Yeah.
I'm highly skeptical that my friend will be a president in the future.
Okay, good. Sounds good. All right. Kang Ling. Kang Ling,
Yes.
can you please give me a sentence using highly skeptical, please? Just like Nok Kian did.
Okay.
I'm highly skeptical that...
I'm highly skeptical that Vietnam will be one of the most richest countries.
Okay, good, good. Okay, good. Remember what you were saying. Now, this is good, Kang Ling. Doesn't have to be true. Okay, don't worry. Okay, and just making sure you're using the word correctly. Okay, I'm highly skeptical that Vietnam will be one of the richest countries in the world. Okay, that is a good sentence. So again, I am showing you all these because I want you all to increase your vocabularies. Because remember, having a big vocabulary is one of the keys, one of the secrets to getting a good score on any English test. And skeptical, again, is a more formal word for saying you don't believe something. The more formal words you know and the more synonyms you know, the better. Because then you can show to any examiner or to anyone who's listening how big your vocabulary is. Okay, so I'm highly skeptical means I don't believe something. Do one more of these. Feng Ling. Sorry, Feng Ni. Feng Ni. Feng Ni.
Yes,
Can you give me a sentence, please, using highly skeptical?
I'm highly skeptical that I will get. Oh, sorry. I'm highly skeptical that I will be the tallest person in the world.
Okay. Okay. That is correct. The sentence is correct. I'm highly skeptical that I will ever be the tallest person in the world. You would probably use it, Fung Ni, a little bit more like this. I'm highly skeptical that Vietnam will win 20 gold medals in the next Olympics. Okay, I don't believe Vietnam will win 20 gold medals in the next Olympics. Maybe 5 gold medals, but not 20. Does that make sense, Fung Ni?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, you use this as a more formal way of saying, I don't believe something. I don't believe something. Okay, good. I hope you all understand and remember these, because again, these are the key to getting a better score in English because you are increasing your vocabulary. An advertising campaign, again, is a collocation. Tuk Ling.
Yes.
Okay. What is an advertising campaign? Can you tell me quickly? I'm sure you know this. You know this.
Yes, I think it's a way of advertising, a ways of advertisement. Like you can,
Just give me an example. Just give me an example.
you can advertise it on TV or on advertise what you want to show for everyone about your campaign, your
your product. Okay, you are
your product on.
and okay, so an advertising campaign is where you try to show everyone the what of your product. What is the missing word? An advertising campaign is where you try to show everyone the something of your product. I'm trying to think of a word that begins with B.
P.
And
P.
B.
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 The,
Advertising campaign is
best.
where, not best, similar, is where you try to show everyone the something of your product. Okay, or another word could start with A. You could also have a word that starts with A. Can you think of that? When you are advertising something to someone, I'm trying to show you the what of having it. Can you think? Either B or A.
No.
Okay, so the B word is benefits. Tukling. Benefits.
Yes.
Okay,
Advantage.
benefit. Yes, correct. Now you have the idea. Yes, so you are showing the A word is
Yeah.
advantages. You are right. Okay,
Yes.
so an advertising campaign, a campaign again is a plan or strategy, everyone. Okay, so campaign is similar to plan or strategy, but just on a much larger scale. Okay, you normally don't have a campaign to write your essay. You have a plan to write your essay. But an advertising campaign is like a very big plan to show people the benefits or advantages of your product. Maybe you are selling some drink, maybe you are selling some clothes. So you need an advertising campaign. All right. And as I say, campaign just means a big plan or strategy. Does that make sense now, Tukling?
Yes.
Okay, good. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, give me the name of a food that has carbohydrates in it. Tukling. Food that has carbohydrates. Very easy question, Bao Ling. Very easy. What do you eat every day?
Rice.
Yes, good. Okay,
So
rice is full of carbohydrates. Okay, so is potato, so is bread. Okay, and if you eat a balanced diet, you shouldn't have too many carbohydrates. Otherwise, what will happen, Bao Ling, if you eat too many carbohydrates?
maybe
What will happen to you? What will happen to you if you eat too many carbohydrates?
maybe you will get fat.
Yes, exactly. Easy. Okay, if you eat too much rice, okay, you will get fat. Okay, and rice is full of carbohydrates. So if you are eating a balanced diet, you want to have some carbohydrates, but not too many. Otherwise, you will get fat. All right. So carbohydrates are in foods like rice and potato and pasta and bread. Carbohydrates are also often delicious, which is a bit of a shame because it makes them hard to refuse. But we all have that problem. I know. Okay. The other things, again, just going quickly through this because I want to get you to do some planning for me with our speaking, and I want you to get to do a little bit of speaking. I'm unconvinced. Okay. To be unconvinced means to be, I'm not sure I believe something. If I'm convinced about something, means I believe something. So unconvinced is the opposite. I'm unconvinced that China is the best country in the world. It means I'm not convinced. It means I don't believe. All right. And the last thing she said in her conversation, when bullied like that, people tend to resent it. It means when you are mean to somebody, okay, the person you are being mean to doesn't like it. That is fairly obvious. All right. So what we're going to do now very quickly, are there any questions about any of those phrases or words? I hope I've explained them to you correctly. Again, if you're not too sure, please look them up in an online dictionary or book dictionary, whichever one you prefer. But these are, yes.
I don't understand clearly the an advertising campaign mean. Can you explain?
Yeah. So an advertising campaign is a plan that the maker of some product has when they want to sell their product to everyone. For example, yeah, sorry, Mrs. Hart, please explain.
Okay, that doesn't matter. Nó kiểu như chiến dịch quảng cáo ấy con. Thank you, teacher. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No.
Okay.
Phung Ni, does that make sense now?
Yes.
So yeah, a campaign is just another word for strategy or plan, okay? But a campaign, it means a big plan. So normally when you have a company such as Coca-Cola or McDonald's, okay, they might have an advertising campaign to sell, McDonald's might have an advertising campaign to sell lots of hamburgers to everyone. So they will have a plan of how they are going to sell hamburgers. So part of their plan will be advertisements on TV, on social media, on radio. Does that make sense now, Phung Ni?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for asking a question. Is there anybody else before I get off this? Okay. So, sorry, I'm probably talking a little bit too much. Now it's time for you to get to do something. Wait. Okay, Hang Ling.
Yes.
Can you see the document that says Rick's class Sunday morning?
Yes, I can see that.
Great. Okay. Thank you. All right, everyone. So remember a couple of weeks ago we did this. This is remember how to make a plan for when you are given a topic to speak about. Trami.
Yes.
Trami, how long do you have to make a plan if you are given the Ielts speaking test? How long do you have to make your plan?
Like in a speaking test?
Yeah. How long?
I
How
think
long?
it's about 5 minutes.
To make a plan, everyone, is 1 minute.
1
okay,
minute.
1 minute. Okay, for the Ielts speaking test, you have 1 minute to make your plan. And then you have to speak for between 1 and 2 minutes. But you only have 1 minute to make your plan. So everyone, you will be able to see here, I'm going to share this document with you in just a moment so you can all write on it. Remember, we did this 2 weeks ago. All right, we talked about making a plan. I just want to give you a little bit more practice about doing this. So again, I will look at what you did. Trami?
Yes.
Hello.
Okay, Trami, so can you see your plan from last time, Trami?
Yes.
Good. All right. So everyone, please look at Trami's plan and you will see that I have abbreviated or shortened a lot of the words that Trami wrote down. And I've done this because remember, you only have 1 minute to plan this. So you don't have much time to think of ideas and also to write them down. Because again, for those of you who are not familiar with this, you are allowed to write things down for the speaking test, and then you can look at your notes as you are speaking. So that is why you make a plan. And that is also why you make the words in your plan as short as possible. So you make abbreviations. Instead of writing out basketball competition between two high schools, okay, which takes a little while to write down, too long when you've only got 1 minute to do all your plan, you do something like this. I've got basketball comp and an abbreviation of the word between two high schools. Does that make sense, Try me, what I have done?
Yes.
Okay, good. So hopefully you all remember this from last week. So what you will see I have done now, okay, is the same thing. Again, so try me, you can see I have given you a topic here and you have got your name at the top. Everyone will have a name at the top except for you, not Kian. Okay, and for you, not Kian, I have here one without any name in it that you can use. So what I want you to do now is just take a minute or so to quickly write your plan in, just like you did last time. What I want you to do, of course, is think of things that you are going to say in your talk, but I also want to see you using abbreviations. Now, again, if this was a real speaking test, you wouldn't be typing this, you would be writing it. And maybe you could even write it in Vietnamese. But for this exercise, I'm going to get you to type it in English. Does anyone not understand what I want you to do? Okay, so please, when I share the link with you, please look underneath your name and then quickly write your plan. And like I say, I will give you just between 1 and 2 minutes to do this. All right, I'm going to share the link with you now in chat. So not Kian, all you have to do is go into chat and click on the link that I've sent you and you'll be able to write in the document. So everyone, you should be able to see that link now in chat. So please click on the link, find your name in the document, and please write your plan. So you have 2 minutes to write this plan.
Mr. Rick,
Yes.
the link hasn't have my name.
The
It
link
didn't
doesn't.
have any.
Okay, you
Haven't.
can't. Can you see the link?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. To blink. I think it's fine. It's working fine.
Yeah, I think it should be fine. So
Just click on this. Just click on that to blink. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
is that okay now, Tukling?
Yeah. So that's fine.
Okay.
Bây giờ thầy cẩn thận thế, thầy viết tên cho từng đứa một vào đây rồi cơ à? Ngọc Tú vắng này. Thầy cẩn thận thế. Bảo vắng này. Con Phương Linh đâu, bác nhắn mãi nó không thấy trả lời. Phương Linh vắng này, mấy đứa liền.
Okay. Viet Ang. Hello, Viet Anh.
Việt Anh, I think, no, he's out already.
He's gone out.
Yes. He's gone out.
Okay. Okay, he's disappeared.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know why, but 3 of them are absent today.
Right. Okay.
And then no one texts me anything.
Right. Okay. Not Kian, do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes, don't worry, teacher,
Yes.
because he's
You
a
understand?
he's a good student.
Okay, good.
He's
Yeah,
my
maybe
student.
I'm not very good at speaking or something like that.
He's a good student. The same class with Ngọc Tú, Phương Nhi, Phương Linh, everyone here.
Okay,
Don't
okay,
worry
good.
about him. Okay, yes.
And everyone, of course, please remember, these are the notes that you would use to give us a talk, which is why we are practicing this. So all you are writing down in your notes is keywords that when you look at them, they will remind you of what to say in your talk. Ah, Viet An, you are back. Good.
Okay. Yes. Mạng ở Việt Anh có vấn đề hả?
Okay. Another 30 seconds, everyone. And then I'm going to get you just to very quickly talk to me. All right, another 20 seconds, everyone. Another 10 seconds, everyone. Okay, try me. Are you ready, please? Try me.
Yes.
Okay, try me. So a plan has a crucial role to play in your success in speaking. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree with that.
You agree with that? Good. And you understand what I'm saying. That's good. I'm using one of the phrases I mentioned before. A plan has a crucial role to play. Okay, try me. What I want you to do is not to talk for very long, but just using the notes you have written very quickly, answer the question for me. Okay, so describe a language other than English that you would like to earn. Try me. So just please start, and please just explain to me very quickly using your notes. Okay,
Yes.
you don't need to talk for 2 minutes or anything like that. Just quickly using your notes, tell me about it.
A language that I prefer to learn is Korean language, and it is spoken in Korea. I think that there are so many difficulties when I start to learn this language. First is the writing, because it is really like teacher, please wait for me.
Aha, so you have to be thinking as you are speaking, Trami, okay? But this is good. This is good practice for you. Okay, so please keep going, Trami. Okay, so the writing is difficult because why?
Because it's like the writing doesn't easy, and
It's okay. The writing is not easy because it is not like writing words. Okay,
yes,
because you are writing, it is almost like writing pictures. Is that correct?
yes.
Good. Okay, what else? So the next thing you got pronunciation. Tell me about pronunciation.
I often watch Korean films, and I see that they have when they talk, they have like emphasis in ending sounds, like
Mhm.
their tone is different from the other language.
Okay, good. And why would you like to learn it? Try me.
I can watch films without subtitles.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, so you explain that fine in the end, try me. Okay, and you are using your notes to do it. So that's good. And you've got films without subs. Very good abbreviation, try me. Okay, that's good. Okay, and thank you for going first, try me. It's always hard to be the person who goes first. Okay, all right. Who is next? Okay, Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Bao
Good
Ling,
evening.
so please start. So again, very quickly, just talk me through your notes, please, quickly.
Yes. The language I would like sta- to learn other than English is Japan. We can find it spoken in Japan, and I think it's easy to learn Japanese that you can learn the alphabet easily, some basic words, and easy to speak. The difficult thing is that the grammar very different from English and my mother tongue too. The kanji is hard to understand. And why I would like to learn it because I want to understand what character talking while watching comic and animation or travel and go abroad to study more easily.
Okay, so very good speaking, Bao Ling. Okay, and very good notes. So the only thing I think is wrong, Bao Ling, is that your notes are too good. All right, you have written them out, okay, in full. And to do this in 1 minute, you need to start to use abbreviations. For example, you can see what Trami, can you see what Trami has written here?
Yes.
She's written films without subs. What she means by that, of course, is that she wants to be able to watch films without reading the subtitles. Okay, but she has written films without subs. Okay, a very short way of reminding her to say that during her talk. So your notes are good, but they would take too long to write out if this was a real test. Does that make sense, Bao Ling?
Yes.
Okay, so you would just have to write something like grammar different. All right? Okay, kanji difficult. All right? Understand comic and animation. Okay, is what you would write in your notes. Because then when you see your notes, you know then what you want to say. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Without writing everything out. So that is what the point of this exercise is. So again, so your notes are good, but they are too good because they would take you too long to write in an exam. So you have to practice writing all this out in very short form. Any question, Bao Ling?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Feng Ni.
Yes.
All right, Feng Ni, please talk me through your notes.
I'm going to tell you about the language I would like to learn other than English is Germany. It is spoken in Germany and I think it's too much harder than English, but has many things same as English, like some word or grammar. And the reason I would like to learn it is I want to study abroad in Germany.
Okay, so that's good. But again, the same as Bao Ling did, your notes are a little bit too long, okay? A little bit too long. So you need to be able to write them shorter. For example, you said it's much harder than English, but has many things the same as English words, okay? So you would just write something like harder. Okay, that's the only word you need to remind you to talk about it being harder than English. Remember, for these notes, you don't have time to write complete sentences or even complete ideas. You just need to write maybe one word or a phrase or an abbreviation of a phrase, which will remind you what to say. Does that make sense, Phung Ni?
Yes.
Okay, so again, so next time we do this, we'll do it again. Next week, I'm going to get you to just make shorter notes. So of course, your ideas are good. Okay, nothing wrong with your ideas, but you just need to be able to write about them very quickly so that they will, when you look at your notes, you will be reminded of what to say. All right, thank you, Phung Ni. Okay, Viet Ang. Hello, Viet Ang.
I think the signal of his house is very weak.
Okay, I'm just trying to
yes.
see if I can see him.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'll have to go past him. All right. Kang Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Kang Ling, you know what to do?
Yes.
Okay, please start.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about the language that I would like to speak other than English. That is Chinese. And Chinese is mostly spoken in China. It's near Vietnam. And I want to study Chinese because I want to travel there and it's near my city, so it's easy to go there. And my relative, my aunt, live in China, so that's why I want to study. But to study Chinese, it have a little problem. First is it's have many letter and function that I didn't say at all, and it have a new type letter that we use. We write it like a picture, and it's really hard to speak because it have many functions, punctuations, so the tones will be raised or fallen sometimes. So it's very hard to speak. That is really easy for me because my city is near Chinese, so near China. So every time I want to study it, I just go to the border so I can study it there too. So
Okay, Kang Ling, I will stop you there. Kang Ling, this is excellent. Okay, you've done a very good job. Okay, so you have done exactly what I wanted you to do. Okay, so I can see you have written your notes very short, okay, which is great. But you are able to use them, as I can hear from what you are saying, you are able to use them to talk more about what is difficult about Chinese and why you want to learn Chinese and why it's easy for you to hear Chinese. I can hear all of that, okay? But your notes for that are very good, Kang Ling. Okay, excellent. You've done exactly the right thing. Do you have any question for me, Kang Ling?
no.
Okay, good. So again, everyone, I just want you to understand why I'm saying Kang Ling has done a good job, because you might have heard that she was able to speak quite fluently about this topic, but using just very short notes that she had made for herself, using key words or phrases to remind her what to say. So that is the goal or the object of this exercise. Again, just to write down the key words or phrases, which will remind you of what you can talk about and talk about for a little bit longer in your test. So you can see, for example, I hope that you can see what Kang Ling has written about just many letters and punctuation, okay? New types of letters, hard to speak. And then she talked a little bit about why is Chinese hard to speak. But all she had to do to remind herself of that was just write down hard to speak. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Does that make sense to you, Baoling, now? What I want you to do?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Shorten
can, yeah, just make your notes. Like I said, your notes were very good, Baoling, but they were too long, all right, for this exercise. So you just need to make shorter key phrases and key words to remind you of what to say. Does that
Yes.
make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. All right, Nok Kian.
Teacher.
Okay,
Can
are
you
you
hear me
ready,
now?
Nok? I can hear you, Nok Kian. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, please start, Nok Kian. Just please talk to me about your notes.
The a language I would like to learn besides English is the French. Well, it's it is spoken in France, Canada, and some other country.
Mới nghỉ học nói không
The
có thời gian
easy
đâu.
the easy what is the easy about learning French is already use the Latin alphabet. Yeah, I guess maybe. And I can get used to it very easy. And my problem to learning French is the difficult, because I don't know how to start and when to start. Yeah, I feel kind of shy if I still read the alphabet before the kids, you know. And I don't know anybody can teach French. I'm highly skeptical with the teachers online too.
Okay, that's good. This is good, Nok Kian. Okay, and again, you have lots of good ideas, Nok Kian. Okay, this is good. Again, maybe just I would make your notes a little bit shorter. I hope you heard what I was talking before to some of the others about just writing down key words and phrases. Okay, so you have written out here some very good ideas, but in a test, when you only have 1 minute to do this, you might not have enough time to write out this much detail. All right, so it's very good, by the way, that you use the phrase highly skeptical. I assume you mean that you are highly skeptical about being able to learn online. Is that right? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, so normally you would just write, instead of writing this whole phrase out, for example, you might just write highly skeptical online. Okay, you don't need to write with the teachers online. Remember, you already know this. So you were just using this to remind you to talk about it, but you don't need to write it all out at this stage. Does
But
that make
I'm
sense?
kind of scared that I will be panic and I will forget everything I just think about it.
Okay, which is why we need to practice this. Okay, this is why we are practicing. I understand what you are saying, but this is why we are practicing. So you just have to get used to just having key words and phrases and not write everything out that you are going to say, because unfortunately you won't have time for this. All right, we will do a little bit more about this next week. Okay, so thank you, Nok Kian. Again, you have the right idea, but you just need to start to learn to make it a little bit shorter. And like I say, we will practice this more next week. Tuk Ling.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Tuk Ling, you are the lucky last today. Lucky last. All right.
Yeah.
Lucky last. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready, Tuk Ling?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, please start.
The language I would like to learn other than English is Chinese. It is amazing languages. That's why I want to choose. Yeah, it is spoken in China, and for the Chinese learner, when beginning learning Chinese, is the way how to write and remember the letter. Yes, you know that in Chinese, they have many letters, and the pupil who's learning English, who learning Chinese can never know every letter. Yes, and but Chinese pronunciation is similar to Vietnamese. That's why it's easy for me to learn. And the reason why I want to choose Chinese is I want to learning more languages. And I want to learn more Chinese culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's good, Tukling. I guess in your actual speech, by the way, so these are good notes. You would need to obviously talk more about Chinese culture. Okay.
Yes, I want to talk more,
obviously,
but
yeah. Yeah, that's right. But you're doing the right thing. So that's good, Tukling. That's good. Because, yeah, like I'm saying in your speech, then you would give examples about Chinese culture that impress you so much or that you like. But that's good that you have these notes here. So that's good, Tukling. That's good. Thank you. Viet Ang, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, but we will do this exercise again next week.
I was disconnected. Yeah.
But now you are connected. Okay. So we will do this with you next week, Viet Am, because now we've gone past, I know we've gone past 12 o'clock and I couldn't hear you before, but we will continue with this next week, okay? I can see you've written the notes there, Viet Am, so we will use them next week. Okay, everyone, can you please turn your cameras back? Can you turn your camera on, Viet Am? I can't see you. Okay, that's better. Thank you, Viet Am. Okay, it's the end of the lesson for today. So again, like I say, we will continue with this next week. Again, just practicing making short notes. And again, the key to this is just writing down keywords and phrases, not complete sentences, because you don't have time. How long, Kang Ling, how long in the test do you have to make notes?
Only 1 minute.
Correct. Thank you, Kang Ling, for paying attention. Only 1 minute you have in the test to make notes. So again, you cannot write out complete sentences. Just write out phrases and keywords. So again, we'll do this next week. Okay, Kang Ling, what are you doing for the rest of today, please?
Maybe I will take a nap and do my homework.
Okay, good. Trami, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I think I will study.
Study. Okay.
For the upcoming exam.
Okay, you're still very busy. Okay. Feng Ni.
Yes,
What are you doing for the rest of today, Feng Ni?
I think I will watch a movie or sleep.
Okay, good. You are all speaking to me in correct sentences. That's good. I think I will watch a movie or sleep. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Are you going to have some carbohydrates for lunch, Bao Ling?
Yes.
You have. What is for lunch? What is for lunch at your house?
I have bún, like a noodle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Nok Kian.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you doing for the rest of the afternoon, Nok Kian?
I will study math.
You will study maths. Okay. Tuk Ling.
Yes, I have an exam this afternoon, so.
Wow, do you?
Yes, that's the reason why I learn in the morning.
Right. Sure. So you have an exam this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon?
Yes.
This afternoon.
So final test today, Thục Linh.
Yeah, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck, Thục Linh. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. And Viet An.
I will have football match at 4 p.m. today. Yes.
Okay. I hope it's not too hot for your football match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I hope you win, Viet An.
Okay.
All right. So everyone, thank you again for coming to class. Again, as usual, if you have any questions, please email either me or Mrs. Ha. I hope you all have a good week, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Have a happy week, everyone. Bye.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.